Hey everyone! Welcome back to Echoes of the Reality, your go-to channel for diving deep into the mysterious, the unexplained, and the downright chilling. If you love unraveling real-life encounters that defy logic, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about something that will send shivers down your spine: the top 10 real paranormal encounters in America. These aren't just urban legends. These are first-hand experiences from people who have witnessed the unimaginable, things that can't be brushed aside as mere coincidences. Some of these stories have even stumped skeptics and experts alike. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the unknown. And don't forget, drop a comment below if you've ever experienced anything paranormal yourself. Let's get into it. Fact 1. The Bell Witch Haunting, Tennessee's most terrifying poltergeist. Let's start with one of the most infamous hauntings in American history, the Bell Witch Haunting. This eerie tale originates from Adams, Tennessee, and dates back to the early 1800s. The Bell family reported experiencing disturbing supernatural occurrences in their home, ranging from mysterious knocking sounds to full-on spectral attacks. According to historical records, John Bell and his family were tormented by a malicious entity that spoke in a disembodied voice, moved objects on its own, and even physically assaulted family members. The entity claimed to be the spirit of Kate Batts, a neighbor who allegedly cursed John Bell before her death. Eyewitnesses, including Andrew Jackson, the future President of the United States, visited the Bell farm and allegedly encountered the entity firsthand. The haunting ended after John Bell's mysterious death, which many believe was caused by the entity itself. To this day, paranormal investigators and tourists visit the site, hoping to catch a glimpse of the infamous Bell Witch. Fact 2. The Myrtles Plantation, a house of spirits in Louisiana. The Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, is considered one of America's most haunted locations. Built in 1796, the plantation is rumored to be home to at least 12 restless spirits. One of the most chilling stories revolves around Chloe, a former enslaved woman who was allegedly mistreated by her master. Seeking revenge, she poisoned a birthday cake, leading to the deaths of 2 children. As punishment, she was hanged, and her spirit has lingered on the plantation ever since. Visitors and staff frequently report eerie occurrences: footsteps echoing in empty hallways, objects moving by themselves, and ghostly apparitions appearing in mirrors. The Myrtles Plantation is now a bed and breakfast, inviting thrill-seekers to experience the hauntings firsthand. Fact 3. The Haunted Lemp Mansion, St. Louis, Missouri. The Lemp Mansion is not just an ordinary haunted house, it's a place with a tragic past. Once home to the wealthy Lemp family, this mansion in St. Louis, Missouri, became the site of multiple suicides within the family, leading to rumors of a supernatural presence lingering inside. Over the years, guests and paranormal investigators have reported unexplained phenomena, including doors slamming shut on their own, the sound of unseen footsteps, and the apparition of a man believed to be Charles Lemp, one of the family members who took his own life in the house. Fact 4. The Queen Mary, the haunted ship of Long Beach. The Queen Mary, now permanently docked in Long Beach, California, is one of the most haunted ships in the world. Originally a luxury ocean liner, it was later used during World War II as a transport ship before becoming a hotel and tourist attraction. Over the years, reports of ghostly sightings and eerie experiences have made this ship a hotbed for paranormal activity. Guests have reported hearing phantom voices, footsteps in empty corridors, and even full-bodied apparitions dressed in 1930s attire. One of the most chilling stories involves the ship's engine room, where a sailor was crushed to death by a heavy door. His spirit is said to linger there, occasionally seen by visitors. Fact 5. The Waverly Hills Sanatorium. The ghosts of tuberculosis. Past. The Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, was once a tuberculosis hospital where thousands of patients succumbed to the disease. With so much suffering contained within its walls, it's no surprise that the building has a reputation for being haunted. Visitors and ghost hunters have reported shadowy figures, disembodied voices, and unexplained cold spots. The 5th floor, where mentally ill patients were treated, is said to be the most haunted area. Some have even claimed to see the ghost of a nurse who allegedly took her own life in room 502. Fact 6. The Stanley Hotel. The real-life inspiration for The Shining. The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, is best known for inspiring Stephen King's horror novel The Shining. But long before the book, guests and staff had already reported paranormal activity. Visitors have described hearing phantom piano music, seeing shadowy figures in the hallways, and even capturing ghostly apparitions in photographs. One of the most famous spirits said to haunt the hotel is that of Flora Stanley, the wife of the hotel's founder, who is often heard playing the piano late at night. Fact 7. Eastern State Penitentiary. The ghosts of inmates past. Located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Eastern State Penitentiary was one of the most notorious prisons in American history. Known for its harsh treatment of inmates, many prisoners died within its walls, leading to the belief that their spirits never left. Visitors have reported hearing disembodied whispers, screams, and footsteps echoing through the empty cell blocks. Some have even seen shadowy figures darting across hallways or appearing suddenly before vanishing into thin air. Fact 8. The Winchester Mystery House, a labyrinth for spirits. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California, is one of the most bizarre haunted locations in America. Built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate William Winchester, the house is a sprawling mansion with staircases leading to nowhere, doors opening into walls, and an architectural design meant to confuse spirits. Sarah Winchester allegedly built the home under the belief that she was haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles. Visitors have reported hearing ghostly whispers, seeing apparitions, and experiencing an overwhelming sense of unease while walking through the house's endless corridors. Fact 9. The Amityville Horror, New York. The Amityville Horror is one of America's most notorious haunted locations. The chilling events began in 1974 when Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family, claiming that voices in the house compelled him to do it. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue soon became infamous when, a year later, the Lutz family moved in. During their 28-day stay, the Lutzes reported terrifying paranormal activity, doors slamming on their own, cold spots appearing in random locations, and eerie whispers echoing through the halls. One of the most disturbing claims was that green slime oozed from the walls, and their young daughter befriended an unseen entity with red glowing eyes, whom she called Jody. George Lutz, the father, began waking up every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time DeFeo carried out the murders. The family eventually fled the house in the middle of the night, leaving behind all their belongings, never to return. Paranormal investigators later reported feeling overwhelming dread and even capturing strange anomalies in photographs. While skeptics argue that the haunting was a hoax, the terrifying accounts continued to frighten those who dared to look deeper. Fact 10. The Black-Eyed Children of Texas. Imagine this. You're sitting in your car late at night when a soft knock comes at your window. You turn, and see a child staring at you. But something is terribly wrong. Their eyes are completely black. This is the legend of the Black-Eyed Children, first widely reported in Texas in the 1990s. Journalist Brian Bethel was among the first to document an encounter. He claimed that two pale-skinned boys approached his car, asking for a ride. Though their voices sounded normal, an overwhelming sense of dread filled the air. As he hesitated, he noticed that their eyes were completely black, no sclera, no iris, just endless darkness. The boys became aggressive, insisting he let them in, but when he looked away for just a moment, they were gone without a trace. Many other reports have surfaced since then, with encounters occurring in parking lots, lonely roads, and even at front doors late at night. Witnesses often describe an inexplicable fear and nausea upon seeing the children, as if something inhuman is standing before them. Some believe these beings are demons, vampires, or extraterrestrials in disguise, attempting to gain access to human homes. But one thing is certain: those who let them in never speak of it again. And that concludes our deep dive into the Amityville Horror and the Black-Eyed Children of Texas. Do you believe in these chilling encounters, or do you think they're just terrifying tales? That's it for today's episode of Echoes of the Reality. But don't go anywhere just yet. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to America's real paranormal encounters. If you found this video intriguing, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the unknown. And here's where you come in. Have you ever experienced anything paranormal yourself? Do you believe in ghosts, or do you think these encounters have logical explanations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning reality, stay curious, and as always, keep your eyes open, because you never know what's lurking in the shadows.